Okay, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm Claudia Hi from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's Friday. I miss Wednesday. The surprise party was so much fun. Wow, it was so much fun. We had an absolute riot. It was great. But I got home very late, so no chance of getting up early in the morning as I do for this show. So, this morning, I'm going to be giving messages for each sign, Aries through Pisces, for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign. If you're watching the replay, there's timestamps in the comments below for each one of them, so check them all out, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, with those timestamps. If you're on here live with me, you've got the chance to have a mini read. And so come along live if you're not live with me. If you're watching the replay, come along live sometime. I do this 3 times a week, most of the time. And so if you're on here live with me, check out that pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat that tells you how to get the mini reads. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in there. Hey Maria, in that that pinned comment, and you can use that for your donations. You can also use Super Chat or Super Sticker if you want to on YouTube here. After you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading so I can find it easily amongst the comments. Is everyone good? Are you all good? What have we got going on in the astrology? Nothing. Nothing. We're still a week away from the full moon, so we're all good. We're all good. Okay, let's do some readings. Starting with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries. What should we use today? I've got blue nails, so let's do blue again. Aries. Don't forget, Aries, click on that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Hey, Mandy. I'll be batching up those mini reads as usual, so get your donations in as I go along, and then I'll have a couple of breaks in these messages. What have we got for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Moon and Venus, Aries. How about you? You got Aries in your chart? 4 of chalices. Aries is a little disappointed at the moment. What else? What's going on with Aries? Messages for Aries. The Fool. Alright, seems that Aries is ready for something, ready for a new start, ready to take a step. Things could be delayed for Aries at the moment, is what I'm feeling. What's going on, Aries? Too many. There we go. Ace of Chalices. You got good stuff coming, Aries. It's just a matter of a delay going on at the moment, so don't get too disappointed. That's what I'm feeling. It feels Aries like you're ready. You're ready for a new start, or new love, or a new job, or new moving the house or something. You're just ready for that new journey to set off. With the Fool card there, but 4 of Chalices suggests that there's a bit of disappointment going on at the moment. It just feels like a delay. It doesn't feel like it's not happening for you or anything like that, Aries. So hang on in there, Aries. Let's get some Lenormand out. Hey, Judy. I went training yesterday morning. My back still isn't right. And so I had to take it really easy yesterday. Again, after that. And it's okay now. But I am just going to have to take it really slowly. I don't know what's going on. I've never had it like that before. My abs are extremely strong. I mean, my whole core is extremely strong. But for some reason at the moment, as soon as I train, as soon as I do the twisties, kicks, and even punching, it just seems to grab. Okay, something's going around and around and around and around and around again. Something about well-being and a love offer coming in here. But there seems to be the same old story, stopping it, delaying it. Just hang on in there, Aries, is what I'm getting. Just hang on in there. Now I'm going to get some of these. What is this called? This is Animal Spirit by Colette Baron Reid, or Spirit Animal. Something like that. Now's a lucky time. I don't think you've got anything to be worried about. Let's get another one out. I don't think you've got anything to be worried about at all, Aries. I think it's just a slight delay, that's all, so don't let it get you down. Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. So yeah, don't turn your mind against you while you're in this wait. Just wait. It's okay. Slight delay, that's all. Okay, there you go, Aries. Hey, Carla. Carla in Texas. How's Texas? It's very hot here. Very humid. I had my hair cut. I had a significant amount of hair taken off just because I lost so much hair in the last 2 months after COVID, 3 months after COVID, and it looks so much thicker with a heap of it chopped off. It feels much better as well. Well, it doesn't right now because it's so humid that it feels sticky and frizzy and yuck. But when I calm down, I'm getting hot flashes again. When I calm down from this, it'll feel better. My hair will feel better. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Taurus. Don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well, Taurus. So we have some messages for Taurus. We've got Aries waiting. What's Taurus doing right now? The Hierophant. That is Taurus. It's also spiritual lessons. It's doing things by the book. It's commitment, Taurus. Commitment. Five of Wands is a card of competition. Oh, don't back down, Taurus. The face of competition, don't back down. Stand up for yourself. Do things by the book, but still stand up for yourself. Stay in the game. Don't acquiesce, Taurus. Seven of Swords. Okay, people playing on fire here. Okay, yeah, don't acquiesce, don't back down. People are playing on fire, says the Seven of Swords. Taurus, Hierophant, spiritual lessons, learned a lot. You know what your karma is, and you know not to do this kind of thing. But when the competition comes in, being sneaky and lying and trying to get their way kind of thing, very tempting to stoop to their level, or just back away and go, I don't want anything to do with this, and put yourself out of the game, out of that competition. Do neither of those. Stay in the game. Don't stoop to their level, Taurus, but stay in the game. Crease right there in the cloth. 101 to 103 means nothing to me. Your American numbers, they mean nothing to the rest of the world, you know. Your Fahrenheit and your all your weird measurements that you have. Everyone else uses other stuff. Everyone else uses the metric system because it makes so much more sense. Yeah, again, you got mice, which is like the Seven of Swords. It's the same. Essentially, it's the same card. There's people being dodgy around you, Taurus. Child that acting and behaving like children, perhaps, around your house. Around stability, it's like the Hierophant, the things that make you stable. People could be very jealous at the moment of Taurus, acting like children, feeling like Taurus doesn't deserve it, even though Taurus does deserve it. Yeah, just watch out, Taurus. It's not good at the moment, the people around you. But that message was, you know, don't stoop to their level nor back out of it. Don't give in to them. Don't do that. I don't know what the humidity is here at the moment. I could find out. Skunk, know your worth. Yeah, you're worth it. Now, it feels to me like this is saying Taurus has had a win or is always having wins, and people are jealous. Got rabbit spirit as well. Now's a lucky time. Oh, I wonder if everyone's going to get the rabbit. Now's a lucky time for Taurus. Know your worth. Just hang on in there, Taurus. It feels to me like something's going to get sorted out. So if you've got something around a house, or it could be family or siblings, or something going on there where people are not, they're not playing fair. I think they're just trying to get some of what you got, Taurus, so they're just jealous or something. I hate labels, don't you? It's so irritating. This has to go. Because it's poking me in the side. That's better. 38, 39. Yeah, that's hot. We sit at around 35, 36 in the summer here. It is a little bit cooler now because it's rain, but then it makes it more humid, of course, so it's not more comfortable. Anyway, hot, hot, hot. We like the summer. It's okay if you live in air conditioning. Know your worth, Taurus? Hang on in there. That's Taurus. What about Gemini? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Who's got Gemini in the chart? I'm rising, I think. Geminis, don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there, and the like button while you're down there too. You've got the Hierophant, the same. Two things by the book. Feels like we all might have to be careful at the moment. Thanks, Judy. And the Six of Swords. You'll get through this. The universe is helping you move from one situation to another situation, Gemini. Six of Swords is about getting from the choppy water to the smooth water. It's happening already, is what I'm hearing. Not for you. That one. The Page of Chalices. Something new is going to be showing up for you. Something that you're going to like. You might even love. Page of Chalices. Something new starting off for Gemini. You just need to get through this bit in between and hold your head up high is what I just heard as well. So some of you might be really struggling of either coming out of hard times or manifesting something better for yourself. And you've got something good coming here. There's something that you'll really like coming, but you just need to hang on in there. Everyone's getting really similar messages. Hi. Hang on in there. Hang on in there. Everyone's just got to hang on in there. Be strategic. Follow the plan. Follow the plan. It feels to me like, Gemini, you've already made a plan. Just keep on sticking to that plan. Don't change it now. If the going is getting tough. Tower. You have built something up. You've built something solid up here, and it might just be your approach and the way that you're going, because the Hierophant card kind of suggests that too, is doing things by the book. You might have created a playbook already for yourself. Told yourself, Gemini, that you're going to do this, and you're going to do that, and then you're going to do that. Now, follow that plan, says the Fox, because you're going to get there. You are going to get there. It is a firm foundation, that plan. Something about community coming up, and it feels that this is the silver lining to the clouds. This is the sun coming up on the horizon. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to have a lucky time too. You're going to get the rabbit. Let's see. Otter Spirit, you're never alone. So yeah, Gemini, you might feel like you're alone at the moment, but you're not alone. You've got a spiritual team and you are loved, and yes, you're not alone. And it feels like you won't be alone soon, actually alone. So we can say that all we like, can't we? Oh, you're not alone, you're not alone. But then in reality, when we are actually alone, it's like, well, you can say that, but I am alone. I'm sat here by myself. I am alone. Um, it's tricky. Didn't do a very good job of that because it's still poking in me. Things are trim. I think it's just terrible. And hummingbird spirit, be here now. So just be where you're at the moment and keep on moving forward. Keep on following the plan, is what it's saying. It's a good plan. You're going to get there. Hang on in there. You got something good coming, Page of Chalices. So get excited about that, Gemini. Anybody want a new read? Get your donations in. Of course, private readings are available as well. We're doing those this weekend. Not today. I've got videos to make today. Whew. Okay. Who are we on now? Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get some messages for you, Cancer. Cancer, don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. And click the like button as well on this video. You got the Four of Pentacles. A feeling of, I don't want to play. I'm not playing anymore. Not sharing my stuff. This is mine. It feels kind of justified to me, Cancer, that it's time for you. It's your time now. It's time for you to have some stuff. And so if you're feeling like this, it's not a bad thing. It's not like you being mean and you really need to sort yourself out, start being generous again. No, like respond to these energies. There's a reason that we start feeling like this, and it's because we're out of balance. And you're recognizing that you're out of balance, that you do need to hold on to some stuff and keep some stuff for yourself. You've been giving away too much, Cancer. And yeah, don't beat yourself up and try and be more generous when you feel like this. When you feel like this, go, oh, I must be imbalanced. I must need to be focused more on myself and my stuff and keeping things for myself and me being loved and supported by others and receiving and that kind of thing. It's your time to receive. Cancer. How many times do we all do that? Hey, when we start feeling mean and like shutting down, and we tell ourselves off for it instead of seeing it as feedback, justified feedback. Six of Swords. So you're also being taken by the universe from one state to another state. Not literally, not like between states. If you're in Australia or America. Does Canada have states? Ah. Sonic. You've been taken from one state to another state there, so. You got the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You got something good coming, but you're going to make it happen. The Queen of Wands, it's something that you're going to take action on. You'll know when to do it because there'll be some kind of an offer coming in. Page of Pentacles. It's tangible as well. It'll be real. There's been some disappointments, Cancer, hasn't there? You not receiving, you not getting your stuff. It feels like there could have been experienced some false starts, some offers that had nothing to them. You know, someone offers you something and it never eventuates, and that you might be feeling down because of that. But you've got something good that is tangible here coming in, but you are going to have to take action on it. So this is telling me Indulge yourself in that Four of Pentacles feeling. Absolutely, it is your turn now. It's time for you to receive. You're absolutely right, Cancer. The universe is helping you, but don't be so disappointed with this false starts and with the things that didn't eventuate. So don't be so disappointed that when this offer comes in, you don't take action on it, because you've got an offer coming in, or you're going to hear something, and you need to take action on it this time. So don't think it's going to be like the others. Whatever this is that's coming in. Could be a job. It could be an idea. It could be someone coming in for a relationship even, but it doesn't feel like that to me. Don't be disappointed. Do take action on it. Don't be too disappointed to take action on it. It's not going to be a repeat. Key. There's something behind this. So something to do with the false starts. There's been a key that you've found, or maybe there was, there was something that you needed to end first. To the masculine side. It could just be that whole never letting yourself get into this more selfish state and realizing it's your turn now. Balanced state. Let's call it balanced state instead of selfish state, but it might be feeling like selfish state to you. That could be the key. This could be the key behind it all, is allowing yourself to be selfish. You've got to realize when it's your turn, and you've got to grant yourself your turn as well. Don't put yourself last, especially if when you were a kid you're always put last, like all your friends and your siblings had turns and it was never your turn. If your parents never advocated for you like that, and got everyone to sit down and go, wait, it's your turn now, it's Cancer's turn now. You might be repeating that. If you experience that, you might be repeating that and always missing yourself out. Don't do that. Cancer, think on your feet. Doesn't really fit, does it? Maybe it does. Spirit has a plan. Think on your feet. There's a whole plan to this. Now, that is telling me too, with these disappointments that you might have had, it just wasn't for you. And there's something more for you that's more you. It's better for you coming along. So have that mindset instead of the disappointments, because you do need to take action soon. Anyone want a mini read? Get those donations in and I'll batch them up. Hello, Tayaba. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leo, don't forget to click on that like button and that subscribe button with that notification bell. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Leo, what have Leo got going on at the moment? Nine of Wands, feeling wounded. Feeling guarded because of it as well. Quite closed down. Been working so hard. Leo's been working so hard. A little bit worn down by the work. And Knight of Swords. You've got something coming in fast and it feels like it's just going to like an extra thing put on your plate. But it's a good thing. But if you've been overworking yourself to the point of wounding yourself, Leo, what I mean by that is that whole poor me, I've got so much to do kind of an energy which perpetuates itself, because you don't actually need to keep spinning those plates. You can let them drop. You can just not do it. You can just not do it. That's what my friends were saying at the party. Because I'm like, when I got there, I was feeling really good because I'd been to have my hair cut and done, and it was fun. It was fun because my friend showed up with a little bit of wine that was left from my friend having visited the week before, and she didn't drink white wine. And so she had like just a little bit left in a bottle, and she brought it to the hairdresser. And I'd gone to the hairdresser late so that I could go straight out from there. I was having a fun time. Anyway, we got to the party early, and I said, well, I'm either staying for like 1 or 2 drinks and then going home, but I'm not feeling like that. I'm feeling like it's going to be a great night and I want to stay out, and so I might be staying out. And you know when you just get that feeling? And yeah, it turned into such a good party. We had a great time. Anyway, what was my point? Something good coming up. And you can't just drop things. Like, and that's what my friend said. Yeah, that's what my friend said to me. You don't need to work, you know. I'm like, I know, but I do like it. Got the same thing here, Leo. You don't need to work, you know. I mean, there's certain things that we need to do, but I'm getting yourself that you're working to the point of exhaustion, where you can't even enjoy the things that you're working for, because you're working so much that you never stop to enjoy the stuff that you're working for, the results of it from the Eight of Pentacles. But so much so that you might miss an opportunity because it might feel like you've got too much on your plate. Stop it. Empty your plate. Stop spinning those plates. Got too many plates going on here. But you know what I mean, Leo. When those people that have those poles and they start them spinning, they twist them around, they put plates on the top and spin those plates around, and then they go, and they've got a few of them going, and they just keep those plates spinning. There has to be a point where you stop, where you just let them drop, or you go, actually, there is nothing that's saying that plates need to be spinning on poles. There's no rules. The universe isn't saying those plates have to be spun on poles, and Leo is the person for the job, and you have to do it. You're making stuff up for yourself instead of working and then enjoying the results of your labor. Stop and smell the roses, Leo. Because Knight of Swords, you've got something coming in that would be really good to move forward on soon. But it just feels like you're going to miss the opportunity because you've got too much on your plate. You got something about community. Might be time to get other people to do stuff, because the burden isn't all yours, Leo. Oh, something about loving yourself more here. Get other people to do stuff. Get the community involved in it. Community being whoever's in your house or whoever, your family, your friends. Get other people to spin those plates if you really think that the plates need spinning. But I really don't think that they do need spinning. Love yourself more. Lilies, it feels like your ancestors or your guides are saying, like, we love you, like, love yourself more. You have to stop and enjoy the fruits of your labor. And if you're not enjoying the fruits of your labor, or what the hell are you doing that labor for? Woo. Sing your own song. So music, dance, that kind of thing could help you break out of a stuck kind of an energy that you got yourself in, Leo. Sing your own song, do your own thing. What would you like to do today for yourself, for your own enjoyment? Do that instead of spinning plates. Bring a gentle touch and love yourself more. Big message from these cards is love yourself more. Bring a gentle touch. Be gentle with yourself. Don't work yourself too hard. Otherwise, you're not going to have the energy to move forward swiftly on something that you really want. Swiftly. Virgo is next. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Ooh. Okay. Thanks for your donation, Andrea. Let's do Virgo first. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo, don't forget to click on that like button and that notification bell and that subscribe button down there? Messages for Virgo. 8 of Chalices. Could be time to cut your losses and walk away. 2 of Pentacles, but you're not so sure about it, are you? I was seeing that from this. It's someone walking away, but look at all of that wind. Is that wind around them? I don't know, but it looks very confusing, doesn't it? It's like, should I really go in that direction? Because it's very confusing. There's clear whatever that they're moving away from here, but going into that change. Yeah, you're not so sure, are you? 2 of Pentacles. Trying to decide. Should I or shouldn't I? Let's help. Let's help Virgo decide. Should they or shouldn't they? It might be a fear of change. Well, the universe is going to help you out. 6 of Swords again. A lot of people will be getting that, right? 4 of Pentacles. Time to use your energy for yourself. Hold it back from others. And the universe will help you in that new direction. I think the answer is yes. Considering moving away from something at the moment, but so much change coming, you're not sure it's even going to be better than what you've had before. It will be, and the universe will help you to navigate the change and that confusion that's coming. Walk away. Child, this is a message of being more like a child, of that curiosity and giving anything a go kind of thing. You'll learn more, and that's what life is about, right? Sometimes we stay in stagnancy because we think life is about being stable, but it's not. It's about learning, and it's about our growth, and it's about our development and us creating new things. So you've got something to learn, so be curious about what you're headed toward now. You've got a loyal heart here with a dog. Perhaps a companion, a new companion coming in for this new journey. You could have a new love coming in as well, but it could be a friend. You've got allies. You've got friends and allies coming in. One in particular, they'll be very loyal to you. So headed into a whole new territory here, Virgo. Do it. If you're afraid that you're going to be alone, you're not. There's somebody here. Be here now. Be where you're at right now. Keep on moving forward. Don't go backwards, Virgo. Let's get one more out. And Skunk Spirit, know your worth. You deserve this. You know, as soon as we start considering to make a change, it means that we've made the decision really already. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking it, right? So. Okay, that's Virgo. Let's answer Andrea's question here. Anyone else want a mini read? I'm quite on the mini read front. Maybe I should stop doing them. Has this beginning ended or just begun? What's affecting it? Andrea, thanks for your donation. Has this beginning ended? Has this beginning ended? Andrea. Yes. Let's find out why and what that's all about. The beginning has ended. How come? Okay, because you communicated something and they made a different decision. That's why. And it's not a bad thing that you communicated, it's a good thing that you communicated. So you've told someone where you stand on something, haven't you? And that gave them clarity to be able to make a firm decision for themselves. And it feels like that decision wasn't exactly what you wanted, but it's a good thing. It's it's better knowing than not knowing. It's better expressing what it is that we want, so that if someone doesn't want that too, they can say no to it. It's better it being out in the open. Something has been put out in the open by you, which has allowed someone to make a decision for themselves. They can't step forward as that for you if that's what the kind of thing that you communicated. Anyway, accept and re-choose. Yeah, so it's a no. It's a no, and that's good. You were very clear on something, and so it turned into a no, and that's good. That's one step closer to what it is that you really want. So accept that and then re-choose. You know, the no's are on the way to the yeses, but sometimes we're so afraid of no that we hide our truth, and we stop being specific. What's happened is you got specific, and so you got a no faster, and that's really good because you're getting closer to the yeses. So this is about you being kind of more discerning, but it's more about you communicating exactly what it is that you want, because if people aren't that, and they can just say no. And so this might be also a lesson for you to realize what isn't for you as well, a little bit quicker. You know, I'm single right now, and there are people interested in me. That's a fluffy interested though. And old me could go there, would have gone there, just to experience it. But the me now, I've had enough of those experiences to know exactly what it is that I want. And so I don't need to go there and try it out anymore, because I know how that plays out, and I know it's not for me. And that clarity, I can get through the no's myself without even getting involved with them, because I know it's a no already. So I think you're headed to that, is what it feels like with the energies. So accept the new beginning has ended, which is a really good thing, because we're talking about a new beginning. So that shows you that you're getting through these, not lessons, but the choices faster. You're getting through the no's faster. So good job. Keep on going with that. Keep on learning to notice the no's. Just getting more and more clear on what it is that you do want. Laura, hello. High self-guidance for Laura. Thanks for your donation, Laura. We've got another cryptic one. Sometimes you get cryptic ones. Being okay about who you are. I was thinking about my family. Was that this morning, last night? I don't know. I was thinking about my family and how just bizarre it was to be made wrong in just being myself by them. Isn't that bizarre? When you think about it. Have a baby and then go, no, shouldn't be like that. It's weird. Anyway, you've got some kind of an energies like that going on too. You need to be okay about who you are. Even when some people aren't, it's just the strangest thing. It's the strangest thing when people tell you that you should be someone else, should be who they want you to be, instead of who you are. You've been around a lot of people like that, maybe. Instead of people who are more like you. So I've been around people that wish you were different and tell you that you should be a different person because you should be like them. Maybe it's time just to not be around people like that and be around people that are like you, and then you won't have that problem. Including yourself with people that are like you. And that can be tricky to find, because a lot of the time we'll look around, we see like the surface stuff. Well, who's like me? You know, I can say things like, oh, well, people that go to the gym are like me. Not necessarily, you know. There's some people that go to the gym that aren't like me. And then there's some of my friends that don't go to the gym as well, but they are like me. So we can't particularly tell on the surface who's like us. It's more of an inner kind of thing. Anyway, you need to include yourself around people who like you as you are. And you need to like yourself as you are and be okay about yourself as you are to even allow yourself to do that in the first place. What's for you, Laura? And Amanda, thanks for your donation. Mandy, general guidance for you. Oh, move away. Laura, makes sense. You've learned, I am who I am. Yeah. That's good being vocal, expressing that, but then there's that next step of, well, what am I doing around these people that don't want me to be who I am? There's that stage that you're headed into now. Mandy, the success that you're looking for is someone else, with someone else, working for someone else, somewhere else. It's time to make a move for the success that you want. It's change required. In other words, you're not going to get the success where you're at the moment. It feels to me like you've had as much success that you can have in a relationship or in a particular job or with a particular employer or on a particular project in a particular place. Oh, look at this. Abundance and play. You've got good things coming, but there is change required. It's going to be fun. You can play with abundance, like just how much can you manifest now? Just how much success can you manifest? How much money can you manifest? Have fun with that. Make a move. How exciting. Is that about work, Mandy? Let us know. But yeah, definitely make that move. So you've probably been considering a move, huh? A job move? Body. After being so sedentary, it just seems bizarre to me that my body hurts so much. And I didn't do much training at all yesterday. Who were we on? I was on Virgo, right? Now Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages for Libra. Libra, don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. Three of Chalices. Ooh, people party. Libra. Good times for Libra. Queen of Swords. Now, she's put something to silence this bird up around its beak. She's like, shut up. She's stopping this bird from talking. Queen of Swords, she has boundaries and she says no, and she asserts herself like that. But she's doing even more than that now. She's shutting this thing up. So she's taking action, cease and desist, taking someone to court, forcibly telling them to stop. Or what it is that they're doing, what it is that they're saying. Page of Swords. There's not going to be an apology that comes in. Okay, so Libra is in a situation where there's some gossip or someone saying something about you that isn't true, and you actually need not just have an internal boundary as in kind of turn away, but you need to actually shut them up. You need to go and put your hand over their mouth or something to stop them. They're not going to apologize. Sometimes people just need telling off. You need to tell someone off for what it is that they're doing. cut it out. Someone needs to cut it out, and you need to tell them to cut it out. Libra. Build up your strength. I was going to say something more then, but that was enough. Just build up your strength. Snake. Yeah, dodgy people. You know, people that run rings around you. Don't let them manipulate you or silence you. It's time for them to be silenced. Commit to that. Feels to me like Libra, you might see her face here. She doesn't know what to do. It feels to me like you're dealing with dodgy people, and instead of telling them off or being really strong with them, you're trying to sort it out as if they're you, and they're not you. You're not a snake. They are. You have to deal with people on the level that they're at. Feels like your happiness is on the other side of this. It feels like you're going through a big lesson at the moment, and it's time to shut those people up. It's time to actually deal with them on their level. You've got like snakes in the grass. You can't be nice to them and like talk to them about it. You couldn't deal with them like you can you and me. Because they're not like that. They can't function on that level. And there's only people at a certain self-awareness level that can function like that. You know? It's like going to a pond, going to the edge of the pond and talking to a fish, going, you know what your problem is? You just need to get out and walk on land and get yourself a job. You wouldn't talk to a fish like that because they're not operating at that level. Stop seeing as everyone is the same as you, because they're not. Being too generous with people, Libra. Recognize where people are at and be judgmental. Who cares? There's nothing wrong with being judgmental. If you we need to be discerning and see reality as it is and people as they are. Dragonfly Spirit, truth transcends illusion. So there is an element of delusion that's been going on. And you need to wake up and see reality as it is. See people as they are and be truthful with them. You've been holding back your truth. Someone needs a hard truth. Someone needs to be, you need to have a go at them. You need to tell them how it is. You need to tell them, you need to tell them the truth. Stop trying to be nice to them. That one. See the bigger picture. You know why? Because you're not helping people when you do that. When you hold back the truth from them, the correct feedback, maybe you're the only aware person that's around them that could give them that correct feedback. And you're not going to do it in a nice way. If someone is like being naughty, they need telling off for it. And they might be surrounded by people that don't think that that's naughty and don't think that it's bad. All the more reason that you need to be the one that says that and not feel guilty and stop yourself from doing that. They need the correct feedback, see the bigger picture. How are they ever going to learn if somebody doesn't tell them? If the teacher never tells you that you're doing something wrong or tells you off or tells you that you've got that thing wrong, how are you ever going to learn? You're not. We need negative feedback in order to learn. Negative feedback can only come from people that know better. You know better. Give them the negative feedback. It's okay. You're not going to get negative karma from it. You've been told. Who was that? That was Libra. Scorpio's next. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Scorpio, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well. haven't even looked at my YouTube channel this morning. I didn't have time because I was washing my hair. And new subscribers, I don't know. Probably. Yeah, it's going up slowly. Lots of comments as well I need to get to soon. Scorpio, 3 of Swords. It was actually upside down there. Oh, what's going on for you, Scorpio? Yikes. Okay. Heartbreaking stuff here. Wounded by people. Maybe a lot of people telling you. Maybe Libra's telling you what you're doing wrong. Yeah. A lot of negative feedback from people about you, the choices that you're making and all of that, and it hurts you, and it hurts you. Yes, it hurts you. Copping it from all angles. Now, this actually did come out upside down, which means that they're falling out now, or they need to fall out now. Their swords need to fall out. Sometimes, Scorpio, why do people, okay, so we've just had that message from Libra, right, that Libra needs to speak up and tell people how it is. And when on the other side of that, you're on the other side of that, right? So you're copping it from people that are telling you as it is. Why would that happen? When does that happen? That happens when we're out of alignment with ourselves, and when we've been out of alignment for so long, not living our truth, not being true to ourselves, not and then when you're so out of alignment, everyone starts pointing it out. But they might point it out in the opposite way around, like you should be more like them instead of where you're headed to. It feels to me, Scorpio, like you're wounded at the moment because you haven't been in integrity, you haven't been living in alignment with yourself, you haven't been true to yourself. But you're in the no man's land at the moment in this transition, and that's why these swords are being dug into you, and why it's hurting is when you're in transition, people can feel you moving kind of thing, and then they're digging those swords in, they're telling you the truth of it. If you just keep on going toward your truth, keep going and then get into integrity and make those good decisions for yourself, then there'll be no comeback. Yeah, the people back there, the people that are digging these swords in, they're not going to like it, but it feels to me, Scorpio, like you've been in the wrong place for too long. And now you're trying to make a move or speak your truth or something like that, and the swords are flying toward you. Trouble. There's trouble in the Scorpio camp. 5 of Chalices. You're like, yeah, no, they're not good cards. These are not good cards. It's you being left out. It's you feeling like you're all alone. It's you feeling like the odd one out. It's you feeling like you're the problem. Wow. You might be being told that you're the problem. You're not a problem, Scorpio, but you do need to make some changes. I feel it. Hope. Heal yourself and have hope and keep on getting more into integrity. What I mean by that is living by your truth, not everyone else's truth. You cannot please these people that are sticking the swords in. They're sticking the swords in because you're heading more toward your truth. You just need to go all in, Scorpio, and have hope. It's going to be much better once you get there. Once you're living in integrity, and then once you're truly and like living in integrity and making your decisions and you're solid on that, it doesn't matter like who thinks you should be doing something different. It won't rock you at all because you'll be certain that this is you, this is what you want, you're living it, you've chosen it, you've consciously chosen it, and who cares what anyone else thinks? You'll get yourself there. But right now you're in transition between those two places, and it doesn't feel good. Not to anyone, not to you, not to those people. That's why they're digging the swords in you. That's why they're stabbing you. Doing things by the book. This can hinder us when we do things by the book, by the human book, because humans haven't made very good rules. Yeah, you could be trying to do something the right way, and there is no right way. What's the right way to leave a job? What's the right way to divorce somebody? There isn't. There isn't a right way. There's no way that's smooth. Yeah. Got child here as well, and burdens. Someone's watching. Some of you Scorpio could be going through a divorce or something like that. Trying to do it the nice way, but there is no nice way, like I say. But it could be burdens of children that is the real problem here. Trying to perhaps deal with an ex because you've got children with them, trying to keep them sweet. Might feel like you can't live in integrity. They're not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy no matter what. But you still can do the right thing by the kids. But the right thing by the kids isn't people pleasing the ex. That's a strong message for some of you there. Feeling left out at the moment because you've been leaving yourself out for too long. It's time to not leave yourself out anymore and be strong, Scorpio, and go all the way with this. Stop the people pleasing, because that is slowing you right down, and it's causing more of the heartbreak. They're digging the swords in more. They're stabbing you more with it because you can't please them. Stop trying. This is not going to please them. This change you're making is not going to please them anyway, so you might as well just go all in. Something else for Scorpio. Wow, Scorpios, let me know what's going on in the comments. This is a strong message. Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. You can do this. You got this. You got this, Scorpio. You can overcome any obstacle. It's time to let go of the people pleasing, of the past. It's time to let go of, okay, this is happening. This is going to happen anyway. Scorpio's in transition at the moment, so people are not going to be pleased. But you might as well do it quickly. Rip that band-aid off. There is no way of doing this without people not being pleased, so stop trying to please them. It's time to let that go. You're giving yourself an impossible task here, Scorpio, to do it the nice way, and it just cannot be done. So you've got this, Scorpio. Just be more in. You can get out of this faster by releasing those burdens. It's time to let go. Just go for it, Scorpio. Don't prolong the pain. Perhaps you feel guilty, and that's why you're prolonging this painful period. Let go of that guilt. We shouldn't feel guilty for living or moving toward our integrity, doing the right things for ourselves. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius, don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there too. Sagittarius, you got the star. Feeling hopeful? About a choice that you're making, a new direction that you're going in, a new path that you're setting off on. Nice. Sagittarius is starting something new and are hopeful about it too. Queen of Pentacles. Headed towards stability here, or you've got the stability already to take that path. This is very hopeful, very promising for Sagittarius. It's like a wide-eyed kind of, this is going to be really good for me. You could be headed into a new job or something like that. You've just decided on a new path here, and yeah, feeling very good about it. Going to lead to stability, even more stability. You have a loyal heart here, so we could be talking about a relationship, or we could be talking about a job and someone that's going to be very loyal to you, like a boss or something like that. Firm foundations being built. Same as Queen of Pentacles there. There's going to be a stability, a permanence. permanent as things can get. But there will be challenges, and it's going to be the same old challenges. Oh, so even though you're hopeful, Sagittarius, sorry to be the bearer of not even bad news, but reality news. You're going to have the same problems as you had before. You're going to have the same problems as you had before. So be hopeful in all of that and go into it. Yes, it's a good thing. But it's not, you've not circumvented the lessons and challenges and the problems that you've had before. They're going to come up again. But that's not to say that you're not learning. We learn like we heal. Layers of the onion, all of that. Tend to the small things. So you're just kind of getting on with it. You're going through a change at the moment, right? You're headed on a new path. There's stuff to be sorted out, packing or those forms that you need to fill out when you're changing jobs. That stuff. Tend to those small things. Co-create with spirit. This is a co-creation with spirit. And squirrel spirit. Believe in yourself. You got this. It's a good thing. Don't let this is just reality. There's always going to be the same challenges and stuff along the way. Don't let that stop you. Be in this hopeful and go there and believe in yourself. You got this. You're not going to manifest something that's perfect because nobody can. There is nothing that's perfect. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone else want a mini read? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn, don't forget to click on the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell. Capricorn. Oh. 9 of Pentacles. Single, independent, but not for long, because look. Ace of Chalices. Ooh, new love coming in. Will make me very happy. Single, but not for long. Capricorn. Strength. This is going to be a good relationship, stronger than you've had before. You'll be stronger in it as well. You might have been learning to stand up for yourself in previous relationships. Might have had the need to, in other words, not very good relationships, so you've had to stand up for yourself. This is going to be better. A better relationship than your previous one. Tell us about it. Same old problems, but you have learned. So the strength in previous relationships, the strength that you gained, so you stepped up and you empowered yourself more in those relationships. You're going to get to practice it in this next relationship, but it's going to be a better one. Key to the house. Ooh. Now, this is a key to your stability. You don't find the stability in the relationships. You get stable and then you find the stable relationships. I'm just going to leave that there. You might want to listen to that one again. What did I say? I said, you don't find stability in relationships. You get yourself stable and then you find stable relationships. Capricorn, wombat spirit, be at home. Go home. Go home, Capricorn, you drunk. Key to the house. It's the key to your stability. You feeling at home with yourself and that stability that you've been craving. It's in you and it's been in you all along. It's not found in the relationship. So Capricorns, you've been trying to find relationships, trying to find the stability in relationships, and you've been finding unstable relationships, haven't you? And that's because that stability is in you. That's not to say it's not in other people too, but when we go in search of it and we think that we're not it already, when we go in search of it in someone else, we never find it. But when we know we've got it in ourselves, we're stable for ourselves, we're not searching for it outside of ourselves anymore, then we'll see it in other people too. Oh, wasp. Sometimes life stings. Yeah. You've had a repeating lesson here, and it feels to me like you might be coming to the end of it now, and it's about your stability. Magic works through you, says the scarab beetle. My nails are a bit scarabby today. Scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. It's more of the same, but it's better. Capricorn. Same kind of learning, same lesson, but this relationship feels stronger, it feels better, and you're stronger and you're better. And Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aquarius, don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. What have we got here? Thanks, Judy. Yeah, it's one of my new nail polishes. I got a couple of new ones in the sale, Sephora sale. And then they had another sale and I had to buy more stuff yesterday. Oh my god, I spent so much money in Sephora. I need to stop it. I need to stop it. Got 2 new eyeshadow palettes coming my way from yesterday's sale. 20% off yesterday. I mean, I can't not get something when it says that. Anyway, you got some interesting cards here, Aquarius, because I've been told to read them 2 ways. Anyway, let me explain. It's telling a story. Ace of Pentacles. A big offer comes in. Page of Pentacles. You thinking, is it a big offer? Is it a small offer? Is this enough for me? And so this is you kind of deliberating. Then the Sun. Happiness. So a big offer comes in. Someone says, do you want this job? While you're deliberating, is this a big offer? Is it a small offer? Is this something that I really want? You're thinking that the offer is yours already, even though you haven't claimed it yet. And then competition comes in and could take it from you. And you might feel like you've lost out on something. Don't delay if an offer comes in, deliberating. Claim it. Now, they told me to read it the other way around as well. So, conflict and competition and all of that starts it off. And then you choosing that you want to be happy instead. So you backing away from competition, conflict, that kind of thing, choosing to be happy instead. Then there's this glimmer of an offer coming in. It could grow into something really big. I prefer that way around, because when we turn our back from the gossip and the chaos and the conflict and the drama, and we just decide to be happy, you might think, well, I'm giving up on the big things then. I'm giving up on my success. I'm giving up on love. I'm giving, if I decide just to be happy, it's like I'm backing away from life and I've decided not to get these things. But that's not energetically correct. Because when we're happy, when we decide to be happy, then the universe starts bringing us good stuff. Aquarius, this is telling you, yes, you can do it the other way around and try and be in control and all of that and decide whether something is right for you, but you're going to miss out. You're going to miss out because you're still in this chaos and conflict and drama and all of that kind of an energy. Do it this way around instead. Decide to be happy instead of being in this. And then let the small things grow into the big things. The reason you're doing it this way around is that this is a massive offer, but hang on a minute, is it a small offer? The reason that you're even questioning things like that is because you haven't decided to put your happiness first. So you're still trying to pursue happiness through those things instead of being happy and the universe bringing you good stuff. What else for Aquarius? Solid foundations. Building solid foundations in yourself. So that is like choosing happiness. Builds a solid foundation in yourself. So dealing with your emotional shit so that you can just be happy, yeah, is the solid foundation. I bought 2 new handbags a couple of days ago. I'm into bags at the moment. Yesterday when I was like looking after my back, in other words, lying down after training, I was watching a lot of videos about bags, handbags and stuff. I don't know why, I've just got really into handbags. When I was out, one of my friends, oh my God, I was wearing one of my new bags, new-ish bags that I got last month, or the month before. No, I think last month. And my friends were enjoying my bag. And then another friend showed up and she had the coolest bag and I really want it. It's Ted Baker and it's got all these tassels on it and I absolutely love it. Anyway, so then I was like, oh, I want that bag. I had bag envy. It reminded me of a bag I used to have when I was a little girl that had tassels all over it too. It was a red suede tassely bag and I loved it. Anyway, this was brown that she'd got. It was so cool. I want it. Anyway, so I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it online. But that had, of course, as soon as you start looking for stuff online, YouTube and Facebook, and everybody knows that you're interested in something like that. And so all I started seeing was bag stuff. And so I went on that path. I followed that path and was watching all these videos on bags. And now I want all of them. I'm going to get all my bags out because I've got bags all over the place. I've got quite a few bags. I'm going to get them out and see what I've got. Anyway. Why was I suddenly think of that? Tower. Building up your happiness first, Aquarius. Birds. This is the gossip. This is the drama. This is the chaos. It's hard. The transition out of that to that is hard. It is. And that's what you're seeing here. But you need to advocate for your heart. You need to do what's best for your heart. And you need to have a plan. So a plan meaning what to say to people when they try and drag you into the drama and the chaos and all the gossip and all of that kind of stuff. You need to have a go-to kind of a way of approaching it, of placating them or of saying no. That thing that you already say. Sometimes I just say, I'm not interested in talking about those people. Sometimes I just say, oh, I don't really know them enough to comment. Something like that. What else do I say? I'm just trying to think. I've got some friends that do want to go there and I don't want to go there with them. Sometimes I just say, oh, and let it go. Anyway, you need a plan. For your choosing your happiness thing. Know your worth. You deserve it. You deserve better. Freedom is yours. Yeah, you can set yourself free from all of this stuff. You don't have to be involved in it. Open to infinite possibility. There is so much better stuff out there. And that's what this is. When you choose your happiness, then you've got infinite possibility. Then there's all these good things that can come in that will grow to be something big. Love it. Thank you, Cash. Let's do Pisces, and then we'll get on to those mini reads. Does anyone else want a mini read? Because I'm about to finish these messages, so get your donations in fast if you want one. Gorgian Owen. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces. Don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. What's going on for Pisces at the moment? Ooh, King of Pentacles. He's like doing a handstand on top of a bull. Wow. The strawberries. And the bull looks a little bit like a dog. Pisces. Your mastery of your material world, your Oh, oh, did I? Cool. King of Pentacles. Mastery of your material world, Pisces. I don't know how else to say that. You might need to advocate for your stuff. The Empress. Because you deserve it. Because you're worth it. Think L'Oreal adverts. Because I'm worth it. Oh yeah. She's doing a hair flick there. Her hair's been blown in front of her face. But let's just think of it as a hair flick like L'Oreal. Because I'm worth it. Master your material stuff, Pisces. Because you're worth it. Not that the material stuff means that much, but it can be a reflection of how we're feeling about ourselves, you know? You're allowed to have nice things. Four of Wands. Ooh. Commitment, solid foundations. Yeah, and it shows like a solid foundation, doesn't it? The material stuff is a reflection of what we've got going on inside of us and how we feel about ourselves, of course. The solid foundations. It's what I was thinking this morning. You know, something peculiar going on here is that there's, I don't really want to say that it's time men because it's not all time men, but there's some time men around here at the moment that are kind of victim mode, defeated financially, it seems. The COVID stuff, the tourists are back. That stuff is over. But they seem to still be in that energy but going to women for handouts. What's that all about? It's an energy, isn't it? It's an energy. Anyway, Pisces. Your material world, your external world is a reflection of your inner world, how you feel about yourself, and you advocating for yourself. You're allowed to have nice things. Mastery of the material world can often point out the internal stuff that we've got going on. In other words, if you're trying to manifest something in the material world, say a new house or something like that, the path to that is going to show you the inner stuff that needs to be healed. It will. You have a snake. Somebody appearing as your friend that isn't your friend. You could have someone around you saying, you might be realizing this yourself, Pisces, that you need to master your material world. You could have a friend, someone around you appearing as a friend that might be saying that you don't need to do that, that the material world is nothing kind of thing. Just be careful of that. I mean, we wouldn't be living this experience if it was nothing, would we? It's a reflection. Anchor. Anchoring things in, anchoring your wishes in. Manifestation of abundance. It's something. It's a reflection. It tells us how good we're doing. Like, I'm not saying that everyone with money or wealth has mastered themselves. I'm not saying that, because there's another way of doing it. We can force things to happen. But you're not going to do that. If you're watching me, you're not going to do that. So I have found that if I'm trying to manifest something, that the path to that leads me to even more growth than ever, than if I'm trying to work on growth. If I'm trying to work on my growth, I get less growth than if I'm trying to manifest something. Manifest something, Pisces. And something restart. So you might need a whole mindset shift here, especially if you have been in the I'm not wanting material stuff kind of a mindset, Pisces. Take a leap of faith. Do something different. And then watch and wait. Wow. Do something different, then watch and wait. And you've got the miracles are endless, cow spirit, all about abundance again. It's time for abundance for you, Pisces. Set off on that path to abundance. Very cool. To mastering your material stuff, because it's a reflection of your inner self. You'll get more growth there than trying to focus on growth. There we go. Accordion. Like accordion. Where is that name from? Kirsch. Okay. Let's put this back. Because I'm tidying up. Thanks for your donation. Aries love reading. Will your ex come towards you with truth and give you the clarity you need? Okay, let's find out. Will the ex come forward with that clarity? No. No. Often we want that, don't we? We want the validation or the closure. We think that what's going to give us closure or that what's going to cause us to let go of something is is for them to do something or say something, right? Your mum made it up. Yeah, we think that we want closure, or we think it's if someone else just does something that we're going to be able to let something go, but it's not true. So we'll just want a little bit more or something different, or it's just not true. It's not true that we can have that closure through that. You might have experienced that. It's like asking the card. Like if you've got like a burning question, you ask the cards. Or you ask for a sign, you get a sign, or you get the card, but you're still asking. It's like, well, if I just get that confirmation, then I'll be good. But you get the confirmation, and you're not good. You're still asking. So no, they won't. It's going to be left a mystery. Staying safe, but it's okay. You're just not going to get, even if they did, you're not going to get what you want from it. It's a fallacy. It's a way of avoiding. Letting go is all about what you do. It's not about anyone else. And those people that say, "Oh, the people that let go," but they don't call it that. They call it what do they call it? Ghosting, or not giving closure, or whatever is the problem. But it's not true. We always get that closure in ourselves. Anyway, no, it's going to be left a mystery because it's up to you. And it's better. It's better this way. That staying is better that way. Okay, so the situation is just going around and around in your mind. Okay. Well, let's focus on that. Why is something going around and around in your mind? Why can't you let it go? Because there's something for you to learn from it. You've got to talk to someone. There's something for you to learn from it. But while it's going around and around in your mind, it's difficult to find out what you're getting from it. Which is why kind of therapy is good, or writing it down is good too. Journaling or speaking it out to somebody gets it out of us, and it in such a way that we can sort through it better. Journal or talk to someone about it. You'll get more clarity. Don't let things go around and around and around in your head. Write it down or talk it out to somebody. This isn't about talking to that person about it. This is talking to someone that's impartial, or journaling, as I said. Yeah, a friend. Talk it out to a friend. Someone that's impartial, an impartial friend, though, not someone that's caught up in or will be caught up in the emotions of it with you. It's going around and around in your mind because there's something that you weren't seeing clearly about it. The signs were there, but you didn't want to see it. And now your mind is going over and over and over as if to say, I couldn't see it, I couldn't see it, I couldn't see it, I couldn't see it. But if you speak it out or if you journal it down, it'll become clear. Your mind will stop going on about it because it'll feel like it's being heard. But it'll become clear to you what it was that you were ignoring. So this is saying now to me that the red flags were there, or there was something you were deceiving yourself. You asked, were you being deceived? You saw something, or you felt something, and you decided to ignore it. You weren't really being deceived, you were deceiving yourself by ignoring that. But it's up to you to get to the bottom of this now, so that you can let it go. And a friend can help you out with that. You need to talk it through with a friend. Or journal it. But all those cards said talk to someone about it. An impartial friend. Our ego does this to us, right? When we're trying to fool ourselves. So our ego will go on and on and on us that we were right kind of thing, that we are a victim, that we, but it's never true. Our ego isn't true like that. It's a cop-out kind of thing. Often when I get like that, it's because I didn't want to see the truth. The signs were there and I didn't want to see the truth, and then I want to justify not seeing the truth earlier on. And yeah, so careful of that. Don't do that. Letting go can be real tricky because of that, because of our ego. Our ego wants to be right, but being right doesn't make us happy. So it feels to me like you're going to go through the same thing again if you don't do this, because we need to learn to be real and see the red flags, and that can make us feel like so pessimistic and judgmental and negative when we're looking for those red flags. But we need to do it. It's the only sensible thing to do. And then be delighted if we don't see any of them. Well, there you have it. I feel too embarrassed to talk about it. You fell for it. So already in those words, you're kind of admitting that there was signs there. Yeah. Forgive yourself. We all trip up like that. But there's some gold in this, and you won't have to go through something similar if you find what that gold is. There you go. Hope that helped. So thanks everyone for coming along. Thank you for your donations. Let's do this. Oh, have a great weekend. It's the weekend. Woo! Have a great weekend. Let's do this all over again on Monday morning for me. Could be Sunday night for you. Yeah, have a good one. Bye. I will be putting a pick a card read up later on today that I'll need to record because I didn't work on Wednesday. I'll do one today. I'll put it up tonight. And Aquarius and Aries, this weekend you're going to be getting your bonus twin flame reads. You're welcome. See you all.